New types of food were introduced. Bananas were first recorded in England in 1633 when they went on sale in London.
In the 17th century, pineapples were introduced into England, but they were very expensive. Only the rich could afford them.
Yogurt came from Turkey. People in England began eating it in the 17th century. In the later 17th century, people in England began eating ice cream, although it was very expensive. Runner beans were first grown in England in the 17th century. New drinks were also introduced. The first recorded sale of tea in England was in 1657.
In the 17th century, people in England began drinking coffee. In the late 17th century, there were coffee houses in many towns where merchants and professional men could meet. The first recorded coffee house in England opened in Oxford in 1651. In the 17th century, new alcoholic drinks were introduced into England, gin and rum. Champagne was also invented in the 17th century.
Ordinary people ate a great deal of bread. It was the staff of life. If you were poor, the majority of your diet would be bread. At the end of the 17th century, a writer said that half the population of England could afford to eat meat every day. About 30% could afford to eat meat between 2 and 6 times a week. The poorest people, the bottom 20%, could eat meat not more than once a week, so their diet must have been dreadful.